the entertainment news. Amanda, what we got, baby?
All right, so blogs are currently reporting that popular singers Simi Ogunleye, aka Simi, and Adekunle Gold are getting traditionally married today. Yes, I said so. While their white wedding is slated for Thursday, what is interesting though is that as the lovebirds allegedly tie the nuptial knot, only 300 people will be privileged to witness this event. This comes 3 weeks after they were said to have done their secret marriage introduction. As you can imagine, social media is going crazy with excitement. Aww. Well, if all this is true, then we can only hope that now Adekunle Gold will stop singing all those his breakup songs. Like for real, he's always crying.
No, she said just all those his breakup songs, the ones he does. Yeah.
300 guests.
Yeah, apparently.
And we are not among
now, this isn't, okay, so this isn't confirmed.
Yeah.
And so we don't have an official
The white wedding is only tomorrow in Lashe Beach.
Wait.
Oh, where'd you get that information?
Venue.
Oh, please, let's report this right. Let's be proper journalists here.
Yes, please.
Blogs are reporting, that's what Amanda said. So we're not saying, so people should not go and quote us so. But everywhere on social media, this is what is going on. This is what we're hearing, that Adekunle Gold and Simi are doing trad today and white tomorrow at Lashe Beach. One of them's going to crash it if it's really happening. Anyway.
Why would you even disclose the location?
Like, what would
no, to be fair, it's online. That's why.
It is?
Yeah, people put it.
I didn't see that.
Nigerians. It's there.
Wow.
They said today's one is VI, tomorrow's one is
Maybe it's PR, promotion strategy.
Wow.
Anyway,
Well, congrats to them.
Congratulations.
If it's truly happening. Okay.
Foladele.
Yeah?
300 guests. You're among.
What?
Really? Foladele? Slide.
I'm not going to go wedding. I'm not going to any wedding.
You sure? Where'd you get that scoop from?
Okay. Anyways, guys,
Foladele.
let's move on to the next gist.
Let's do that.
Williams Uchemba has returned to social media weeks after being dragged online over fraud allegations, which broke the internet. The actor-comedian wants everyone to know that he has a lot to say. In his appreciation and New Year post on Instagram, the former child star thanks everyone for an amazing and exciting 2018. He also wrote that it was an amazing year filled with lots of victories, challenges, and opportunities to learn. Then he concluded, lastly and most importantly, I thank God Almighty, without who I am nothing. His grace and mercies preserved me ever in the darkest hours, and every achievement and victory I've ever attained is because of him. I still have much to say, but all in due time. Yes, Williams' latest statement comes after he was dragged on social media for defrauding people of their money, an allegation which he denied.
Did he really deny it? Because I just know that he changed from the deputy whatever of UN to deputy of NYC
because it was
youth representative.
NYC said they don't know him as well.
I'm not sure that was a proper apology, and then he's just trying to sweep things under the carpet because he has been off social media for a week, and then he comes and he's saying thank God. No, don't. Yeah, we can thank God, but please let's get to the root of the issue.
I thought this guy was your guy.
Like, no, I really like him, and I was really upset with things I heard about him because I thought his comedy was really refreshing. But you can't just put those things under the carpet. If somebody is telling you...
The fact that I got stunned was when he changed the bio.
And he keep, 3 times.
ASAP from, it was UN, and I changed it to NYC, New York.
Then deputy, then he's now a youth representative that is
just
holding place at NYC and not UN. Come on, we're not... STUPID.
I think the only thing I would agree with is that perhaps you should say something, because when you're on Instagram and you're a big deal on Instagram, people start to take you as their role model.
Yes.
And so for the sake of that, maybe clear the rumors, maybe clear the air properly.
Yes.
Enough said. All right. Moving on.
Nobody sent you to carry anybody on social media as your role model.
And that's their business now, but it's done. It's what Nigerians do, and so for that reason...
But you can't do that. Well,
mention names.
That's where you were going to now.
I don't think that's where she was going to.
Please, before
moving on.
In trouble, please let me just go.
Let's talk about
like
piracy, baby.
So yes, it's time. Yeah. It is not wise to release a movie which will be pirated 24 hours after release. These were the words of veteran filmmaker Tunde Kelani when explaining that he has works that can be released, but has deliberately decided not to release any movies in the last 4 years. I have movies I can release, but it wouldn't be wise to do that because it will be pirated within 24 hours. It is not sustainable to keep working for pirates because we invest a lot in our movies. Kelani, whose last released movie was Dazzling Mirage, however, said his hopeful things will change this new year. Uncle TK, as he's popularly referred to, I've been looking for that somewhere in there, noted that he would have to look towards the technology and other platforms since piracy has affected the traditional DVD distribution network. he's hopeful that this year there would be, you know, solutions to piracy and all that.
There isn't going to be a solution anytime.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I don't
I feel like
Nigerian
it's not as bad as it
problem.
used to be, though.
But, I mean, 4 movies and you're not releasing it because of the piracy.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
What did I
Because-
say? 4
Except for movies.
Oh, I thought it was 4 movies.
No,
you
no,
said.
4 years, 4 years, 4 years.
4 years, he hasn't released anything. Last thing he did was Dazzling
That's
Mirage.
in 2014.
But he said he has movies, right?
Because when you think of the money you spend on, you know, actors,
You pay people like
location,
Enrique.
everybody, you know, you pay me, sir. I don't need exposure.
Focus.
Sorry, I'm
I
just
feel like, so what's the point of shooting the movie if it's not
You have
going
to show your works, though.
Yeah, you have to show your works. Who is it now, like, keeping it for?
Okay, so it's a tough battle. It really is. And that's why he's saying that he's hoping that there will be a solution this year.
There's not going to be any
It's
solution.
hard because Lionheart that just came out on Netflix last week, I mean this week,
before it came out, some people have watched
I know
it.
people
My
like that
sister,
in this
you
my
know,
office.
You know, in this building.
And finally, guys, moving swiftly along to our final story, Tony Abraham has an announcement 10 years after the release of Alakada 1. The actress and producer has revealed that a sitcom from the movie would soon commence. Although there were sequels to the movie, which were released in 2013, that was part 2, and then 2017, Alakada Reloaded, respectively, the actress promises that this one would be more interesting. Now, the sitcom was written by Olukayode Aderibigbe and Adekunle Salao. The Alakada story follows Yetunde Animation, that's Tony Abraham, who plays that character, and she's a young girl who is from a poor family background, and as a result of her inferiority complex, she engages in the act of making up stories and lying about her financial and social status in order to fit in with the crowd. Yes, this is so true and it's hilarious. I guess we just have to wait to see if this would be a sitcom that is here to stay. Guys, do you think she should do this? When we talk about Jennifer's Diary,
She's been trying to do this for a while. I remember sometime in 2017, before she did the whole Alakada Reloaded, the very recent, the most recent one, she announced it and people came for her saying, oh, because Funke Akindele had Jennifer's Diary and blah, 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 blah. So she probably went back to the drawing board and then decided to do a movie that people didn't really...
Was the Alakada 2 Reloaded, did it work?
No.
No, it didn't.
The problem is that there was Alakada 1, there was Alakada 2, there was Alakada Reloaded, aka Part 3.
That was one that had many stars that just did little cameo, random cameo appearances. So now you want to do a series about that Alakada.
So I don't know.
Personally, I'm not sure about that. I feel like Alakada won the first
was
one.
I
watched that one. I didn't really like the Reloaded.
Let me say something. The major Alakada, the first one, it was a hit. I didn't watch the second one, but I watched the last one at the cinema, and I was like, really, this is it? So, but let me just say something. When Jennifer's Diary was going to start, people said the same thing about, you know, you've done everything in Jennifer already. Like, why do you want to go with it? But now I can say that it's one of the best TV series out there.
Agreed.
So, you know, let's just keep our fingers crossed.
Almost like 14 or something.
Yeah, and
they go.
every episode just makes sense. And it's not just about the Jennifer comedic character. It's a lot of stuff. And she's passing a lot of information with those, you know. So I feel like there's a lot she has to do. But, you know, fingers crossed. I hope that it comes out well.
All right.
And, yeah.
All right, cool. So we can only keep our fingers crossed and see how that goes.